the beginning.
Take me out to the ball game, the road to the Pangea Cup. Slo-Pitch Softball, where the only thing slow is the pitch. I'm Bill Velasco. Welcome to Pangea 4, and all the action is going to speak for itself. A home run is the biggest gun in the arsenal of baseball and softball, where a player can win the game with one shot. It is the dramatic hit that scores from 1 up to 4 runs with one swing. No chance to be put out because the defense has no chance to hold the ball, allowing the batter a leisurely jog around the bases to enjoy the ease of a home run over the fence.
Double it, it all comes back, give it up, put it out, ow, and ow, you gotta remember what goes around.
The stadium was opened back in 1934 when a group of U.S. major leaguers came here, including New York Yankees star Lou Gehrig. He was the first man to hit a home run over the wall of Rizal Stadium. Later on in that same game, back in December of '34, it was Babe Ruth, the home run king, the famous Sultan of SWAT, who put one high over the right field fence. What is slow-pitch softball? Basically the same as baseball, except that for a pitch to be a strike, it must be swung at or land directly on the home plate or strike mat. The pitch must also be thrown higher than the pitcher's head. A regulation game lasts for 7 innings. There is no leading off or stealing. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back. And it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
I'd like to tell people about this. The Boy Scouts of the Philippines, the League Governors, I think, they have an idea about this. And the people of Bulacan, where, in our province, baseball and softball are really very popular sports. It can be a family affair in the sense that the father, the mother may be playing slow pitch, and the son watches the game and then becomes interested himself. The beauty here is it's a pretty active game, where everybody in the team of 10 has an interesting role to play. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of hitting the ball. There's necessarily a lot of running, and scoring.
The idea of the game of slow-pitch softball is to score runs, and the way to do that is to get around the bases. Hitting a home run is one way to make it with one shot, but for most players, they have to take it a base at a time. The only way you can start your trip around the bases is to reach first base safely.
Hey,
Second base. That's another tough one to get to. Sometimes it takes some good sliding, but it pays off. But like first base, sometimes people get there and they're just not careful. Others, once they get there, they like to take the chance to do a few push-ups.
1, 2,
and others the splits. Getting from second to third is another thing. You have to make sure that you're okay on second first, and then off to third. Our DHL stalwart shows how to get around and get ready to move into home. And there are others, they're happy to stay at third. Hey Otis, camera's on you. Now you can finally come down the line to score your run at home plate. But that's a pretty well-guarded position there. Now, there are ways to get home, however. There's the 2 bases at a time method, as Mad Dog's Albert Kemp shows us. Just get to second and then let the next guy hit you around to score. There are other ways to score. There's the Mad Dash, and then there's the... And once again, there's the easy celebration run after you hit one out of the park. And we've gone around the bases. Turn up the volume, move closer to the TV. Take me out to the ball game. We'll be right back.
Is a dream come true. The Department of Tourism and the Philippine Sports Commission know that by having this kind of event, we open up the Philippines to the world. I thank our foreign teams, our local teams, our umpires, our media, including Enchanted Kingdom.
Governor of the Pangasinan of Bulacan.
I've come really excited on the way here because for the first time I'll be seeing how Slo-Pitch Softball is being played by good teams. As a matter of fact, I would propose that Slo-Pitch Softball be adopted as a mass-based sport in the LGU Olympics. So mabuhay ang Slo-Pitch Softball, mabuhay ang Pansaya Tournament. Maraming salamat sa mga Pilipino. Magandang umaga ulit. Maraming salamat po.
Try to hit the red. Good, pretty good. Yes. Nice shot. Yeah.
Sabay.
One thing that makes the games of softball and baseball so much different from other ball sports is that in this game, it's the defense which holds the ball. Where in all the other sports, the offense is the one that carries the ball. And one of the main ways the ball is handled is throwing. Fielders trying to throw the runners out, ground ball to shortstop, gets it in the dirt. But sometimes you get another chance. Same shortstop throws right on. And then there are the people who like to throw the ball back as fast as it was batted to them. And then there's the relay throw when it's just too far for one guy to throw it all the way. The The second man cuts it off and relays it to the plate. Sometimes out, sometimes safe. The runner against the thrower. Slo-Pitch Softball. Back a year ago at Pangea 3, it was these same Clippers who took the cup. This year they defended against 19 other teams from the Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, South Korea, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, and the United States. And it's the Surge girls out to support the Surge team after qualifying at the January national tournament. They move on here to international competition at the Pangea Cup. An exciting play here as the Clippers get one Surge in a rundown. Another manages to come in and score, and Surge takes a 5-0 lead in the bottom of the fourth. A surprising show for the hometown candy makers. The Clippers come back. Suddenly it's the Clippers up ahead 9-5. But in the sixth inning, it's Surge coming back. A hit off the glove of the center fielder allows 2 runs to score. Then a high throw at the plate brings the batter all the way around. 3 runs, and it's Surge which has come back to take a 10-9 lead.
That's a beginning.
And the Surge girls have a lot to celebrate. In the bottom of the sixth, 2 on and 2 out. A line drive to the pitcher stops the Clippers, and Surge is within 1 inning of a big upset. But the Clippers came back again. And after tying it in the bottom of the 7th, a sharp single to center brings home the winning run to hold off the Surge challenge.
Way to go. Good game, guys. Good game. Okay. We show those people that we can beat these guys. Huh? That's defending champion. They come from behind winning by 1 point. That's good enough for me. We have won that. The more. Huh? Okay.
For many fans, what they look forward to are the good defensive plays, the good catches to get the batter out. Takes good communication sometimes. Have to call for the ball and avoid a collision. Then again, sometimes the collision works out. It always helps to have a friend in need. That's what they call teamwork. Can be caught for outs, and even the catcher can play the hero at times. Shoestring catch. Juggles it for a bit, but hangs on to make the out. Another high fly. Albert Kemp again out there to pull it in.
Let me stand next to your fire.
Take me out to the ball game. We'll be right back. It was the Chinese New Year celebration evening when DHL Philippines was leading Singapore Global 12-0. Not only shutting out Singapore Global, but DHL pitcher Willie Galang was throwing a no-hitter. Very rare in slow-pitch softball. Down to the last 3 outs.
talk. Come on with it. I'll give you what you need. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. 'Cause I guarantee I can do the deed. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. We can make it hang. I think we're living off to get on down. We can start off slow and take it off with the bang. Come on with it.
Swerte lang. Pag nakondisyon din yung control ko, may hit ko yung board sa plate. Kaya si taasan ko, nai-hit ko. Medyo nakondisyon yung control ng bola ko. All year round, ako ang nagiging best pitcher sa regular season sa Polo Club at Seafront. Kaya yun ang sikreto ko at tuloy-tuloy ang practice ko.
There are always side shows at the Pangea Cup tournament, such as the exhibition by the Philippine national sepak takraw team. Sepak takraw is a sport indigenous to the Asian region that not many Americans are familiar with. Players enjoyed the skills and various unique abilities and styles shown by the sepak takraw players. Hot air balloon contest. For the very first time in the history of Rizal Memorial Stadium, a hot air balloon was floated high over the field. This is a contest for a free television in which 5 players were chosen to represent 5 lucky raffle winners to see who could make the most unusual or acrobatic catch of a ball thrown down from the balloon. This fellow tries a bare-handed catch. Couldn't make that. Another one in his hat. Nope, still didn't work. Now this guy uses his glove. Unusual catch. That's an out. Al Kemp makes a diving catch, and again the guy from Global.
And we have a winner, Al Kemp, representing
Sheilani Tan and her companions were thrilled to win the 14-inch color TV. Sheilani and her friends will be welcomed back this February 20 to 22 for an even bigger raffle benefiting and run by the staff and kids at the Kanlungan Center for Street Children. DHL was back again. This time it was a quarterfinal playoff game against the Mad Dogs. But in this case, the 1996 Pangea Cup second placers were just too much, jumping out after only 3 innings to a quick 9-0 lead. DHL fell victim to the Mad Dogs and was eliminated from the tournament, losing 14-1.
The contingent that came in this year are very much stronger than the past Pangeas, and unfortunately we came across one of the stronger teams.
No, that's it. That's the ball game.
Somebody get me a doctor.
It's not all joy and glory. Sometimes it just doesn't follow the desired script. And here's a guy, he's safe on third all right, but this isn't the way he wanted to go home.
Okay, I got it right here. Get it? And I forgot it. Okay, now I run in it. I got it here. Okay, there. There. Wait it. Oops.
Hang on to your seats. Take me out to the ball game. We'll be right back. Semi-final game now. Winner goes to the championship. Bob, what uniform? Henry of KC Dat starts it off big, hitting a home run on the first pitch of the game. And while they're still celebrating, Bill the Kill Clampett hits the first ball pitch to him. Over the bakod na naman. 2 pitches, 2 home runs to start the game. Dan Mr. Quiet Caulfield comes up next. Rerun time. The Fat Boys lead 3-0 and the ball hasn't even touched the ground yet. Casey Dat scores 11 runs in the first inning. And after just 3 innings, they lead 16-5. But it's the Mad Dogs who come back. to 13, they pull within 3 after 4 innings. They score 10 runs of their own in the 5th to take a 23-19 lead. Add 5 more to make it 28-19. And after trailing 11-0, they defeat the Fat Boys to eliminate them from the tournament. 47 runs scored in that game. You've heard about ballroom dancing? How about ballpark dancing? The Fat Boys Buddha.
Let me get there. Let me get there.
fat boys like to shake their sizable stuff. They like to have some fun in the Philippine sun. Flexing their muscles, ready to face the Clippers as it all goes down to the last two teams. Saudi Arabia Dharan Clippers, defending champions, they remember last year at Pangea 3. And finally, Leonard Jones's raised fist signaled the end of the game. And it was the Clippers beating the Mad Dogs, these same Mad Dogs. And now, Pangea 4. Stay tuned for the most exciting slow-pitch softball game ever seen at Rizal Memorial Stadium. Take me out to the ball game. We'll be right back.